Then I suddenly realized my left leg has become a little heavier. So I quickly realized that I had a minor stroke. They took me to the hospital and the scan showed I had a small little leak in my thalamus. And you would be surprised that within 2 or 3 days I recovered. And I thought I'll never walk. It's very interesting, I tell you. I couldn't walk, I thought I'll never walk. And after a week, the scan showed that the little blood leak in the thalamus has also disappeared completely. There was not even a trace of that leak there, and they couldn't find out where the leak was originally. The body's capacity to heal, you must only remember that your forefathers, your ancestors, you go back to your own history. Many of them did not take medicines, many of them did not have doctors, many of them did not even go to the doctor or the hospital. But they were all well and they lived long and lived happily because they had the capacity to heal themselves and they had the patience to wait till the healing occurs on its own. And the two things you must have: A, the belief; B, the patience. And if you have these two, your body has the capacity to heal itself. That is called quantum healing, and that's what's called body's inherent capacity to heal itself. Because the body is built to last, remember that. You are sent here to last as long as you last, with enough immune system to protect you. Don't be in a hurry to destroy the immune system, because many of us destroy the immune system by our habits. Bad food, too many drugs, alcohol, smoking, and no exercise. These are things that destroy the immune system. So what you should do is, don't drink alcohol, because alcohol doesn't do any good. Alcohol is the biggest poison. Next is tobacco smoke. Don't do that. Don't overeat. Overeating is another curse on mankind. Eat in moderation what you like to eat. Ayurveda has a very simple formula for healthy living. Nitya, hita, mita, ahara, sevi. Daily eat in moderation what you love. So don't say this rice I don't like, this wheat I don't like, that cholesterol I don't like, this oil I don't like. That stress itself will kill you. You simply eat what you like, but in moderation. The key word is moderation. Then it says, Nitya hita mita ahara sevi. Samikshakari, work very hard. Many of us die because we don't work. Work very hard, and hard work has not killed nobody. Laziness kills. Samikshakari. Data, be a giver, not a taker. So be giving to others, be generous. Data, samaha, treat everyone as equal. Satyapara, don't tell a lie. Because when you tell a lie, it's a great stress, because you remember the lie for the next time also. Supposing I told you a lie, next time when I meet you, maybe I'll have to remember the same lie. But if I have told you the truth, I don't have to remember anything, I can forget about it, because it's the same truth anyway. Truth remains the same. It is the truth, not a truth. So, truth is samaha satyapara. Kshamavan. You can say, okay, I won't harm anybody, but you can't say others should not harm me. When somebody harms you, you say, okay, forget about it. Probably, you understand him. And then forgive him. Forgiveness is the greatest gift mankind has got received from God. If you can forgive people, you will live long. If you can forgive people, you are healthy. If you can forgive people, you are happy. If you can forgive people, you can make others happy. And forgiveness is the gift. So, Kshamavan. Aptopasevi bhavet arogyam. Treat everyone as your near and dear ones, you will be healthy. Of course, your wife and children or husband and wife children are your own. There is no doubt about that. But everyone you come meet with are your own. If you treat everyone like that, then you are very healthy. That's the formula in Ayurveda. Then how do you get disease? It says, dukkha, krodha, shoka, bhaya, ayasa, viruddhana bhojana, taponnala katva, amla kshara lavana tikshtote, rakta pitta prakopayat. Krodha, anger. Krodha, shoka, frustration, depression. Krodha, shoka, bhaya, fear, extreme fear. Ayasa, exhaustion. Viruddhana bhojana, wrong type of food at the wrong time. Taponnala is not doing anything, just sedentary living. Taponnala, tikshnostati, taking all kinds of spices and things like that in very large doses. Rakta pitta prakopayat, all diseases will come to you. So there are two sentences. If you remember from Ayurveda, you are fine for daily living. Now, having heard that, don't go home with that idea and tell your wife, Now I don't have to worry, I'll never get any disease. No, that's not true. Even if you follow like a sannyasi, all the lifestyle changes, you still can be struck down by a disease because this is an accident. But the chances are that your disease will be less. And also the chances are that if you follow the lifestyle before the disease and after the disease, your recovery will be very fast. Like for example, I have been following the lifestyle that I advocate to others. I have been trying to walk my talk. And one fine morning, I was in Dharmasala College, about 50 miles from Bangalore, lecturing to the students for about 2.5 hours. Then the temple was there, so I went to the temple for a darshan. And after that, the Dharmadhikari's house is there. So they invited me for lunch, so I went to their house for lunch. I had my lunch, and then I went for washing my hands. Then I suddenly realized my left leg has become a little heavier. So I quickly realized that I had a minor stroke. So I called my driver and take me home quickly. So we went home back to Bangalore in 1.5 hours. And then my daughter was a doctor. She's a professor of medicine in Bangalore, same medical college where I was the dean. And my son-in-law is a cardiac surgeon. So they took me to the hospital. And the scan showed I had a small little leak in my thalamus. A small drop of a leak in thalamus which disappeared in 2 days' time. And you would be surprised that within 2 or 3 days I recovered. And I thought I'll never walk. It's very interesting, I tell you. I couldn't walk, I thought I'll never walk. Fear takes him. And I had a student of mine who is a neurosurgeon who was the head of the team that was looking after me. So this boy came, he's a very good neurosurgeon. His name is Dr. M Hegde. So he came and he was sitting on my bed and said, sir, then I told him in his language, Konkani, that I will not be able to speak at all. I will not be able to walk at all. Then he said, sir, you will walk. I said, what are you doing? You must be joking. He said, no, next week you will walk, sir. If you don't walk, I will stop doing neurosurgery, he said. Then so much of confidence came. This is called the positive thinking. He put that idea into me. So I said, if he is stopping doing neurosurgery, that means he is definitely saying I am walking. And you will be surprised, next week I walk. Otherwise, I was jealous of people walking I was sleeping in the hospital bed and I could see people walking outside the window. I was jealous of them walking because I couldn't walk. I needed 2 people to lift me to even stand up. Then I had wonderful physiotherapists, all my old students only. And they saw to it that I not only walk, everything they taught me, how to walk, how to climb stairs, how to sit, how to stand, how to lie down, how to get up. Everything they have methodically taught me. Of course, I forget sometimes. But then I have been following them and they have made me independent, as you say. So I don't have that usual, the idea of having had a stroke. I have forgotten that. And after a week, the scan showed the little blood leak in the thalamus has also disappeared completely. There was not even a trace of that leak there, and they couldn't find out where the leak was originally. So, if you follow the rules of the game, like you follow the traffic rules, accidents are less. So, this is an accident, and if you don't follow the rules, accidents are too many. But if you follow the rules, accidents are much less, and recovery from the accident also is less, faster. And that's my advice to you. So don't worry about illness and don't think you can avoid illnesses. No, illnesses are an accident. They come even if you don't want it, and you don't know when they come, how they come, why they come. But they come.